You know when you have one of those moments and someone says something that just lands in your soul? Amy is a people leader, and we were talking in the session, it was a workshop last week, actually around how to build trust through your written communication, because you haven't got body language, you haven't got tone of voice to land your message as intended. You've only just got the words and how you choose to use them. And then Amy said, oh, yeah, just like what Christian Penny says, who, from what I understand, is a New Zealand performance sports coach. The relationship is the work. And there are a few people in the session who are like, what? I don't get it. The relationship is the work. How can you lead people if you don't know who they are, how they operate, what their needs, expectations, and preferences are? Such a great question. And it really, as people leaders, it takes curiosity, it takes intention, and it takes that skill of people interest to really lead your people well. And because generally what happens, and I notice this a lot, we have lots of conversations. In fact, today's workshop is about the power of assertive communication. What does it even mean to be assertive in your communication, and the power and opportunity in conflict? Juicy stuff, right? But isn't it fascinating that as people leaders, quite often when you're not getting the results out of your people, we often think they must be thick, or what a moron. They don't understand what I'm wanting to get. It must be a them problem. Now, the best kind of leaders are those that see that issue and then get super curious, not about pointing the finger, but about where is the breakdown. Because quite often what happens is before there is an argument or friction, there is something that happens to create that. It's like either a misunderstanding, a misinterpretation, or a difference or disagreement around agendas, views, values, opinions, best practice, whatever it might be. So the next time that you're in one of those, they must be thick moments, or man, they just don't get it, maybe consider this situation like a beach ball, whereas a beach ball has different colours, different stripes, right? And you're seeing the beach ball from this angle, which might be an orange stripe. So you're like, plain as day, it's an orange stripe. Give consideration to what they might be thinking. What are they seeing from their perspective of the beach ball? Maybe they see a blue stripe. Maybe they see a green stripe. But the only way that you're going to know is by getting curious and consider their perspective on the same situation. Where is the breakdown actually happening? Get super curious about that. The relationship is the work. And if you focus on building the relationship first, those difficult conversations, the conflict situations, seem to kind of like slide by and be easier to have and engage with because you've already built that really strong foundation. Own it. Own your part to play in any breakdown. Get curious. Where did the breakdown happen? What's happening for them? What are they seeing that I'm not? What else is true? And then step up outside your comfort zone and do something positive to rebuild the relationship. Because after all, if that's where it starts, that's also where it ends.